right this time, right this time. Take a look around. Look what you did last night. What you did last night. Never heard a sound. Yeah, I know that you told me one day you'd show. Let's do it right this time, right this time. Oh no, now the truth comes out and I know that you want me about it. Shine up. You were only ever in for yourself, yeah, in for yourself. Oh, great, fantastic, you messed it up. Why make you plastic, but that is so wrong. Over your antics, you kept me on. I hope that you're happy now. Yeah, you like the sun, you like the sun, take a look around.
Lekker boesmans! Goeienaand, hoe gaan het met al julle hoenderholle daar buite? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the last Friday live show, because from next week it's going to be Thursday. Yeah, so that's the way the cookie crumbles, ne? I mean, having that power failure, and then we had these open evenings at the school every night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But it actually did pay off, I must say. The only reason why we actually had it is just, first of all, let me know if you oaks can actually hear me, if you see me. I mean, it's of crucial importance that you see this beautiful, handsome face. Because if you don't see this face, you're not going to have good dreams tonight. So ja, sê vir my of julle my bakkies kan sien. In die case, kom ons hardloop net geweer voordat ek nou vir julle verder gaan vertel. There's Sharon. We've got a Sharon for the first time. Gottschall. Sharon Gottschall, very much welcome. I haven't seen your name before in the chat though. It's very nice to have you over there. And yeah, we've got our regulars, of course. Mr. Comforts is here. And then we've got Dion Tannhauser, still on RTD2. And he apparently was very bored last night because he actually cleaned out his Pyro, his Fatality 25, his Cree 24, and his intake deal. Oh my word. Well done on that though. And then Alan's here as well. Pierre Harding is here. Pierre de Kok is here. Welcome all you guys. Nico Libbe is here. Jo, vrou het vir hom gesê, mag maar bietjie TV kyk vanaand op die rekenaar. Lekker man. Pierre says, guys, I hope you've got enough Eskom to keep you going. Well, I mean, I hope so. I was actually a bit worried for tonight's live show, because last night when I got back from the open evening at our school, the internet sucked ass balls. I don't know what happened with the fiber. Whether somebody stole a piece of underwater cable again like usual. But luckily today when I actually got back from school, our internet was decent again. So yeah, I was a bit worried about that. And then we've got Sith Walker here as well. Evening Kaiser. G-Monkey, there you go. G-Monkey's vape shop. And I think it's actually G-Monkey that contacted me regarding, if I'm not mistaken, it's Ilandre Botman, eh? Just correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. G-Monkey Vape Shop. But yeah, G-Monkey joined us as an honors member, joined the channel. Yes, extremely welcome, and I hope you can use some of the recipes and enjoy some of the videos which you guys have got, especially for you there. So anywho, but Mr. Ilandre Botma actually contacted me and asked me if I wanted to review a cotton, which I will show you a bit later. I must say it's not a new cotton though, but that was weird. I've never actually seen that cotton in vape shops locally, but when I actually went to go and look at the cotton though on the internet, Google Images, I saw that the cotton was actually released in 2018 already. So yeah, it's weird that I've never seen or never heard about it, but he's planning on bringing it in. It's an affordable cotton. Apparently it does produce results, so we will find out if he decides to get it to me though. But I think G Monkey is in Brackenfell, if I'm not mistaken, which is not far from me though. He can basically just walk over here and bring it to me there. But yeah, there's Pierre, there's Timothy, Victor in the house. Timothy, I also realized today, I got a message on Facebook to like a biltong shop. And I'm not sure if it's Timothy's, but it's called Vic's Biltong, so I assume it might be the family's biltong shop. But there you go. So Timothy, if it's your biltong shop, I'm going to give your biltong shop a shout out. Unfortunately, it is not down here in Cape Town. And biltong is something which you would not post because people smell that through the packaging. And you got some hungry couriers here in South Africa. They will scale your foodies. They will scale your eats. Force is here. Lekker Force, man. Force was also a bit upset about last night. I know Thursday evenings is preferable. But unfortunately, as I said, I could not go on these 2 Thursday evenings. But from next week, hopefully things are back to normal. En dan gooi ons om papa, dan klap ons hy lap. Then we'll be full steam on Thursday evenings. Okay, dis Chantel Marie, lekker man. Oog, hoor even Vos, hou vast jou matras, want Vos is weer los. Holle teen die muur, Vos is hier. Chantel, goeienaand. Daar sê man is op stormtroopers. Here we got some stormtroopers coming through though. Christian Bunches, yes, hello Christian, welcome here. JP Rousseau, yes, Harry man, sommer 3, yes. Smaak my julle so happy om net 'n verskoning te hê om nie meer die vrouens te gesels nie, dat julle nou die live moet kyk. Actually, I'm doing you guys a favor, nee. I mean, this is the night your wife normally wants to invite that family member which you really don't want to kuier with. And then you've at least got this show as an excuse. There's Charles van Niekerk, all the way from the Vrystaat, if he's still in the Free State, I'm not even sure. JP Rousseau, who like die nommer like kwai beans. That is correct. So G Monkey is Ilandre Botma, and he is a vape shop in Brackenfell, so there is another vape shop. If you are willing to support this channel, then you are worthwhile supporting as a client as well. That is what I believe. So yes, for sure, I will recommend you, and if you get that cotton, if it's nice, I'll definitely put it through the paces. I'm not sure how it's going to stack up to Cotton Bacon Prime or our Mavaton, but then again, it's a lot cheaper though, so you can't maybe expect the same result, but even if it gives similar result in that range, that what the fig, can't even think about it. The numbers like baie mooi. What is die numbers? I can't even see the numbers. I've got no idea how many people join, how many people are watching. But I mean, if I just look at the chat, I know there's at least 10 people. Calvin van der Merwe over here. Timothy says, yeah, Timothy Victor says, it is my biltong setup. Thanks so much for the like. No, you're welcome, Timothy. I don't often like businesses because I get a lot of requests, and I'm sure everyone does. It's probably a situation of just getting all the friends list and sending one message so they can actually like. But I do not often like businesses. But as I say, as soon as a business shows some support, then yeah. And that's another thing which I actually want to talk about is unfriending Facebook contacts though. I think in this week alone, I probably unfriended about 50, 60 people. It's just people that I've got no idea why people send you a friend request and then they just never contribute towards your channel. Whether it's a situation of liking something which you post, or adding a comment though, or sending a private message and a photo or whatever. But yeah, unfriended a massive amount of people. So, but it's better that way, man. Better that way. I'm not gonna waste any of my energy. I mean, I've only got 3 years left of to live those. I'm not going to. Sommige van my skoolmaat gesê ons is in 'n meeting, so ons hoor nou weer, kyk hy Landry is 'n skelmouner. Ek sê mos, nee, julle ouens, you complain about Thursday evenings, but you actually enjoy this Friday evening. And let's face it, you guys need to save money. You can't go and party every night. And I mean, Saturday nights, that's must the night for the braaiing then, a night for the partying. This is the night where you actually just want to sit back because you had a heavy week, you had a crap week, you had like, damn it, we had a tough week. And I mean, you guys do know that I've got 6 senior classes which I teach, which meant that the first off period which I had as a teacher was today, last period. Otherwise, the whole week I was teaching every flippin' period, and we've only got 20-minute breaks. which is not really 20 minutes, because when the bell rings, the kids must leave the class, and then you need to go to this and need to go to that meeting. So you don't, yes, like it. And then the evenings up until 9 o'clock or 9:20 every evening. But I mean, so the good news is our presentation at the school was so well done that we have got a total of, that's now grade 8s that sign up for 2022 for our school. And we only did it this week. We've already got 500 applicants, and the closing date is only 17th May, which is absolutely phenomenal, which is crazy. But I mean, our school is booming. Our school is busy getting up there. Absolutely fantastic news though. Put it that way. Let's quickly go through, before I actually go through more chats, let's check out the Buffy. And yeah, while Guy is in the chat, I saw Guy here as well. Guy W. Let's just quickly move up again. Guy W, there I saw. Guy W says, evening, I almost decided to actually order this monkey nut, which we will chat about a bit later. The Juggernaut MR, the mini revised or revisited or revamped, whatever you want to call it. Maar ons sal nou praat oor die perd, hoor. Ons sal nou praat oor die perd. But while I actually ordered this, I just decided I'm just going to try Guy's whole Pied Piper range as part of my MTL setups. And I currently got the Connoisseur, which I think is a tobacco bourbon, if I'm not mistaken, because there's a nice picture of a little bourbon bottle on there. And yeah, dis lekker op 5 plekke. I mean, I haven't tried any one of his tobaccos which I did not like. I mean, this rum and maple, hy het al klaar sy gat gesien. I think there's only one little fill left on this though. One fill in my Aries V2, which I have got in the highly controversial Abyss, which we will also talk about. Here, this poor Abyss is getting so much, can I say, attention. Let's put it that way. Whether it's good or bad, but it's receiving a lot of attention. Etienne Jacobs is here. JP Rousseau sê, oom, waar is die brandas? Hoor wat Sjaal van die kerk, jy bedoel jou skoonma. Hi Sjaal, I like my mother-in-law. She's extremely nice. But it's because my wife basically is my mother-in-law. They clones of one another. They like the same type of wines, they've got the same type of humor, they've got the same fake laughs when people tell crap jokes as well. But in any case, let me quickly tell you guys a joke which I heard. And you might find it amusing like I actually did. They say there were two wind turbines that were standing next to one another in the veld, obviously. Né? And the one wind turbine asked the other one, listen, I've never actually asked you, what type of music do you like? And the other wind turbine replied, you must know I'm a heavy metal fan. Ek het gelijk. Ek weet nie of julle lag nie, maar ek gaan nou maar lag vir hy joke. I enjoy it. I'm a heavy metal fan. Come need to make it in vir 'n koppie teekies. Yes, Kelvin needs to come and make it in. Yeah, Kelvin, there's a lot of guys that complain that I brought down your GTX. That said, I don't know how to build, I don't know how to wick, just because they get great flavor out of it, fantastic flavor, and here I come. But I think if you're going to pay 3,600 Rand for something, not that you did, I know you actually got it in a trade situation. I think you're going to imagine you're getting 3,600 Rands worth of flavor, because that's what you really want to get out of it since you paid that. And luckily there were a lot of people that actually also said, well, I won't say a lot, but they are, because you guys don't like commenting under my videos. But there were comments where people said they totally agree with me that GX, although decent flavor, is not worth that type of money though. So I'm just giving my opinion, man. Heerlikheid, Oaks, that's how I feel it. I'm not going to shift the coil 1 millimeter lower and then test it, and another millimeter lower and test it, and another millimeter lower and test it, and then remove it and cut the legs a 0.5 shorter, and then put that up there again. What I do is I look at the atomizer, and I look at how the airflow actually comes in, whether it's from the side, or whether it's angled, or whether it's below, or whether it's from the side or below. And out of all the atomizers which I tested, I've got a general idea of where approximately that coil needs to be to actually provide good flavor, according to me. And that's normally how I test it. But after I do the review, I do just like I did with this guy. Because I've only seen one review on this. That one review was posted, and I think that's Ambition's Vapor. he posted a review on this MR. And he had his coil fairly high. I think he cut his coil X 4.5 millimeter, fairly high there. And that's what I also did. I also cut my coils 4.5 to check it out. And then I actually lowered my coils as well. I put it down to 4 millimeters and then 3.5 millimeters. And what I noticed about this guy is, because of the angled airflow from the sides though, from at the bottom from the sides though, it's not directly underneath the coil. I actually prefer it. The lower it actually gets in this guy, the better it actually does. And that's how I'm vaping this guy currently at 3.5. Now do remember, you still have got some stretch on your coil with 3.5 millimeter legs. So you can always just get this little guy in there, your little coil, your toolie, and then just give it a little stretch up there. But half of my coil is basically above the top airflow pillars, if you know what I mean. But I will show you that. I will show you. 25 watching. Lekker man. It's 15 more than I actually thought there's going to be. That's not too bad. And by the way, I hit 6,600 subs, which I think is absolutely amazing for a local boy. A boertjie van Mamasbury. Nee? 6,600, and that is absolutely fantastic. And I think all of you guys in the chat, you guys are subscribers. So yeah, I do appreciate that. And I mean, it took a lot of work to get to that specific point, and people don't realize that. Remember, I don't always have the support of the vendors. Absolutely not. I'll just give you another something to think about quickly. Now, I advertised I won't say who it is and on what show it was, but I mean, I purchased something from a South African vendor. I advertised the guy's company. I advertised some of his juices, and all I asked in return is that this guy would have gone on a live show in, well, I won't say where, but somewhere else in South Africa. And I said, listen, just do me a solid and just mention my channel. So in any case, so I'll do what I promised him to do, exactly what I did. And when I watched his show, I just skipped through it. Nowhere, never. Not even a single mention. So in any case, not even a poster which he holds up with my name on it. Nothing. So I just WhatsApped him and I said, listen, you summed up exactly how my channel gets treated by most vendors in South Africa. And that is to totally ignore it. To totally ignore the contributions which I try to do to the vaping scene in South Africa by showing gear. I think I'm the first South African reviewer to show you this, and that I've showed you the Tauren Beast when it came out, that showed you the Riva that came out, and that did a review on the Biss. I'm talking about local. And that's the whole point. I mean, I try to show you guys the stuff up and close, not only to listen to my opinion, but for you to actually see what the thing looks like and then make your decision. But all that doesn't bother these oaks. They just feel amper sê die F woord. Nothing. So I just WhatsApped the guy and I said, listen, you see, that's a situation. It's exactly what I mean. And then this oak promises to put, he says, no, he'll make it up to me though by linking my video to the product which I purchased. And just this afternoon, because I mean, now I've actually got time, my mind's clear, so I can just relax, it's weekend. I go onto the website, go to that product, and my, there's a video review underneath, but it's not mine. It is Suck My Mods. I don't know. And that's the other thing. If you guys must actually tell me if I should change the way in which I do reviews, because I have not seen any one of my reviews anywhere used by a vendor in South Africa that links one of my that links my review to that product. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know. And that's where you guys come in. So if you feel I need to make more jokes, if you feel that I'm talking too loud, if you feel I should take a more professional approach, if I must not say how you doing in the beginning, maybe that's what's putting people off. But I honestly don't understand what I need to do more to get these guys behind me and support this channel. Because I mean, yara, ek weet nie man. I don't know. And also another thing which I want to do, ask you guys, if you're interested in this theme which I've got on here, you must honestly let me know. I mean, I'll post the theme to my cloud space and then send you guys the link if you want to use this theme, or if you just like the color or the arrangement, you can just always switch out the little Kaiser picture for one of yours or whatever the case may be. Then you're welcome. I'll just post what I've done with this theme, and then you can just import it into eScribe, and it makes it lekker easy for you to do. Alright, G Monkey says, sommer my skoonma gesê ons is in 'n meeting. Ja. Excuse, die chat is stadig vir my. Update stadig vir my. Die chat update stadig, ja. Timotheus Victorius, ek is ook in die vleisbedryf. Ja, Peer het ook 'n slaghuisie so aan die bokant. Miskien moet julle 'n bietjie plan maak and get some biltong with one another, because Peer is close to me though. He's close, so I'll definitely go up there. Dwarfy says, finally catching a live show. Is the beast still? Yeah, absolutely. This beast is still my favorite though. This beast, as I said, has not got the flavor intensity with this guy, and I've got no idea why. But this blue one is just something different though. And I'm going to show you two different RTAs just now when we do the slideshow. Because I came across these RTAs per chance, and I've never heard about any one of these two RTAs, and the one RTA is selling for $11 on the special. And if you just look at the deck, I mean, especially the guys into their reloads, I cannot understand why no one has mentioned this, or a vendor in South Africa has brought these things in. But I'll show you the pictures when we get to that though. And I'm definitely interested in actually trying both of them to see how they perform, because I'm actually sure if I look at one of them, but I'll tell you that I think it can be a great flavor producing RTA. Definitely. Here's Ariantos. Hy het my titanium fiber cotton gekoop. Ek persoonlik dink dit is beter as Prime. Vos ek is bly jy dink so. Ek het ook titanium fiber cotton gehad en ek het my potjie net so weggegee. It just shows you that people prefer different things though. I mean, I like the way in which I use the cotton, the Prime, put it that way, CB Prime. Its heat resilience I like, the speed of saturation I like. I mean, it's got a bit of an aftertaste, but it disappears after 3-4 vapes though. That's not too much of an issue, but that's where Maviton obviously comes in again. But Maviton's a bit too expensive, so I will only use Maviton in special RTAs, special antis like the Beast, or the one on top of my Hammer of God, the Asgards, those kind of oaks. There I will definitely use it. Here's Delaray, naand mense, heerlikheid, voor ek vergeet. Ek gaan net gou, I'm busy mixing two blimies quickly. So the thing is lekker over there. So I also must show you on the magnetic mixer that what blimey should look like when you take, or what a fruit juice should look like when you remove it. It should have this milky appearance. That's what it should look like. And then you know you have cut at least a week of steeping time off this bugger. Nom nom. Alright, I'm just going to be with you now. I just want to throw this in. This is, by the way, Warren Dean's order, which I'm busy making over here. And then a Mahmoud Malik, the guy which I always said his name is very nice, Mahmoud Malik. He is Grand Guru on eSig SA forums. I never realized that. So he also contacted me. And I must make some blimies for him as well. So here you go. There you see a blimey bottled up. Ja, sê man. Waar wil jy wees? Kraak vas. Lekker. Sniff sniff. Dis nommers hierdie. I say, it's done and dusted. I will make the rest later. Right, Delaray, so lekker baie welkom. I should say I want to try an RTA since I haven't tried one in a long time. Dwarvia, I was always a RDA guy, always. And then I used RDAs in combination with squonking 22mm RDAs, and that's why I actually fell in love with the handling. But then for convenience sake, I actually moved over to RTAs. And then I discovered this little guy amongst the RDAs, or RTAs, which I actually tested. And that's lekker, that's lekker. Oh, by the way, so I'm using the Aegis Legend with the Tauren Beast on top of it. And then the Centaurus, which is supposed to be a blue stabwood Centaurus, but you do get glimpses of blue on there. But yeah, it is more earthy stabwood than it is a blue stabwood. And then I've got the Riva with a Tauren Beast on top of that, and then I've got the Felin with some Pied Piper Connoisseur in that, and then I've got the Mesa Horny, and inside the Mesa Horny I have got my peppermint, a lekker 12 milligram icy peppermint. Well, all of my juices have got ice in it, all of it. It's just Connoisseur, which I know doesn't have ice in it, but you don't put in ice in tobaccos, ne? I mean, that's not lekker. You must not be lekker in the head. And then obviously the Abyss as well, which we will talk about a bit later, is the Abyss. And honestly, I'm very happy with this Abyss. I mean, I've been using it the whole week. This tank I probably filled 6 times as an MTL tank, and you guys that into MTL should know how much you must actually use a device to fill up an MTL, especially the Aries, which takes a decent capacity as well. So no matter how much issues this guy or flack this guy gets, I'm very happy with using it as a side by side. I mean, I'm enjoying it so much that I haven't even tried the Ether RBA yet, but that I will do tomorrow. So that is the part 2 video which I will be posting, is using the Ether RBA inside this guy. But I know for a fact that I'm going to prefer it in side by side mode. I love it in side by side mode, the Abyss. So I've got absolutely no issues besides those which I actually mentioned though. And yeah, you could add that it is weighty, but that just confirms the quality of the materials, man. So how this thing has been put together, whatever nitty gritties other people find with it, I'm happy with this, man. I'm happy with it. Okay, voor het agterhaal, kom ons kyk gou hierso. Kyk, baie trek ek alweer. Ons se tottie. Ja, ek is ver agter. Holy crap, sê. Ag nee, wat, kom ons kyk gou. Yeah, well, I hope I get to 10,000. It would be fantastic if I get to 10,000. Then at least I get a little pillow. Then if I stop making videos one day, I can use a little pillow for my dog or my cat. Okay. But yeah, I'm not worried about getting those buttons and yeah, the diamond button. Oh my word. I don't know if you guys know Remy Gilliard or something like that. It's a French guy that does pranks. But I mean, I've been one of his subscribers for a very long time, for years and years. I just love this guy's pranks. And he doesn't put out a lot of videos. I think he puts out maybe 3 or 4 a year. And this guy's got 7.2 million subscribers. So yeah, Remy Gilliard or something like that. Gilliard. But yeah, French bloke. But he's very nice. You can't believe, if you know this guy or watched his pranks, you cannot believe what this guy gets away with. And when I'm talking about extreme pranks, this guy goes into international football matches where it is shown to the whole world, and he manages to get on the field. He manages to hold the winning cup and pose as one of the players. He even manages to get to stand next to the players when they sing the national anthem, and no one realizes or no one takes him off. It's just crazy, this guy. So yeah, just go and watch him. Extremely good. Remy. Yeah, so I've got orange in here. I forgot. There's orange inside of this one. That orange is actually very nice. But I'm not going to say what orange anymore, just because that oak lied to me. Any case, Pied Piper juices are awesome. All of them. They are very nice. They're very good tobaccos. Absolutely. I mean, you're not going to... and I think it's Warren Dean, but it's one of the pictures which I will show later though. But it's one of my members actually bought this rum and maple because he saw that I was using it though, and he's also very happy with it. And he's also very happy with the Berserker the Mini V2. So I'm very glad that you actually enjoy it though. Alright, Christian asked me, Kaiser, how long are you a vapor? Probably about 5 years, I would reckon. 5 years maybe. So yeah, I think I joined EC forums in what's it? I can't remember. I don't have the power. But yeah, let's say 5 years, I've probably been vaping there. And I mean, I've never looked back. I'll probably vape for about probably 3 months. And then I just decided, because I enjoyed vaping so much, I just wanted to taste what a cigarette looks like. Because I always knew that I wasn't we'll say one of those smokers that were addicted to the nicotine aspect. I was addicted to the habit. Because when I went to go and dive crayfish in abalone, back when it was legal there, and that helped me obviously keep nice and slim, put it that way. And then always I had specific times where I would light a cigarette, and one of them obviously was as soon as I came out of the water and got to the car, before I actually even undressed, just get off my hoodie and my snorkel and my goggles, and then trek 'n lekker kemmeltjie langs die Weskus, 'n lekker een, and I take a bottle of a Old Brown Sherry. It's soetiekies, and just have a nice little tot glass of that as well. Just throw down just to heat up, because I don't know if you know how cold the West Coast water is down here in Melkbos Strand and in Eiserfontein especially there. Extremely cold, extremely. So yeah, never looked back. Very happy that I actually started vaping though. Costs a lot of money though, but that's your choice. You don't have to become a hobbyist though. But if you get to a certain point where you've got your setup there, and you've got decent coils, like these white collar coils, and you vapor juice that doesn't gunk up those coils too quickly, you can save a lot of money. Then it is cheaper than smoking there. But I mean, if you go about and getting yourself Centauruses and getting yourself Hammer of Gods and getting yourself Suicide Mods 21700 stack mix, then obviously it's not going to be that cheap. But somebody told me the money which one must never underestimate, the money which you actually save at the end of the day on health issues which might have arisen from smoking. You're just spending it on your hobby now. So yeah, it balances out. Or even, he's still off much better, put it that way. Okay, the connoisseur is a cigar type with brannas. No wonder I'm enjoying it. Lekker brannas, man. Bourbon brannas. Jai. I'm net so 'n bietjie in die neusgat inkry, in the nostril. Dat should do it. So mens 'n bietjie so in die kookhoek indruk. Ja, sê man en marak. Jo. Kan net goed wees. Bit of flavorings. And by the way, people that's crapping their pants about flavorings, that there might be issues with it. You know what quality great flavorings you actually get if you're into do it yourself? You must do yourself a favor and go and make some milkshakes with some of the strawberries which you get, or some of the chocolate which you get, or some of the cream sodas which you get. You'll be amazed at how nice those milkshakes come out. The only problem is you have to actually use quite a lot, but damn, those milkshakes are very nice. I did it, and it's tremendous. So don't throw these guys away. They're absolutely way better grade than these flavorings which the housewife uses inside the kitchen. That vanilla which she uses, our vanilla is much better. Definitely says. But I mean, you pay for it. It's fairly obvious. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Yeah, smack the like button, man. There's bastards just give me dislikes for live. How can you give me dislikes for live? I'm not even giving. Okay, I probably am giving my opinion though. Maybe I'm too loud for your ears. But maybe you don't like the Batman in the background because you're a Superman fan. But think about the logic. If Superman is immortal, which means he apparently cannot die. I know there's a Superman issue where the oak killed him. I almost said Azrael, but I think that's Batman. But in any case, but then he was resurrected again. Then he resurrected. But if you're immortal and you cannot die, how can you be brave? You understand? How can you be courageous if you know you can't die? And Batman can die. There's it, because he's just a mortal man. And that's why I like Batman more than I like Superman. And Superman's afraid of green crystals. Batman is not. And Batman's got better toys. And he hasn't got a girlfriend. And because a girlfriend messes up your mind. There's no Lois Lane in Batman's life. He's a jiggler. The GT4 has a learning curve. I totally understand. You can't fiddle with every single tank you get. Yeah, no. You just can't. I mean, it's just impossible. You're going to waste too much coils. You're going to waste too much gear, and it's going to end up costing you a lot. So as I said, I'm not like other reviewers that claim they do not watch reviews. I mean, I'll probably watch 4 or 5 reviews if it's available on something, and then I see how those guys build and what how they actually wick and how they cut the cotton and things like that, and then you get this medium which you think is going to work the best, and then you might make 2 or 3 adjustments and get that situation. Is it going to vibe better with a coil higher there? Is it going to vibe better with a larger or smaller diameter coil? And then you get the general idea. But as I say, I have never found a atomizer where a slight increase in height makes a day and night difference. It might improve the flavor slightly, it might decrease the flavor slightly, but it's not that all of a sudden, oh my word, why didn't I just lift it 1 millimeter? So that kind of says, why didn't I just close the airflow that extra millimeter, or whatever the case. So yeah, there are some atomizers where open airflow increases the flavor, and there are some atomizers where they actually close the flavor. So obviously, those are things which I test. But what I can tell you about this Juggernaut, it saturates amazingly. This guy, I can't talk about the other people though, but this one saturates. So you get a very nice, you're going to get a flavor for vape because it saturates well. It's just, they would have increased the flavor on this thing. They can increase the flavor on this thing by getting the deck closer to the top, because you can actually, I'll show you when I do the video on this next week. I will actually shine a light. You will see the distance with the coil actually is from the mouthpiece, and remember the further that coil is from your mouthpiece, the more surface inside the atomizer there is for condensation to take place, and that's the condensation, is that flavor droplets which would have been in your mouth, which would have added to the flavor experience, which you now lose. So yeah, if that makes sense for you guys, but that's how I see it. So anywho, be that as that may, let's kom ons gaan aan. Hier's 35 watching. Lekker 35, we've grown. Some of you guys actually got some kids. Fantastic stuff. G Monkeys, where's your shop? Pierre, you must listen. I must set the oudjies in Brackenfell. Here weet. Wat maak ek met ouens soos jy? 6,600. Yeah, no man, it's a fantastic. I think it's an absolutely fantastic feat. And that's why I don't mind the 2, 3, 4 dislikes. I don't mind it. It's not nice to see, but it's water on a eense ruggie, né? Because I know I've got a support of a lot of people there. So yeah, it could be 6,610 at the moment though, but I'm just rounding off. Grapgat, jy's die enigste een wat ek kyk en luister. Thank you very much, Arihanto. I do appreciate it, man. I do appreciate it. But I mean, I honestly don't know of any reviewers other there that regularly put out content there. And the kids like me at school. My wife likes me. My kids like me. My friends like me. So yeah, these oaks that give me dislikes, the oaks that don't support my channel, there's something wrong with you. I'm telling you now. Ek is 'n plain straightforward ou. Ek pee net soos jy. Ek poep stink net soos jy. And I mean, I smile a lot. I try to make life for people around me. I try to add pleasure to their lives. But what I do not do is keep quiet when I see something which is not right. And that's what I think offends people though. But if you get offended by that though, then it's an issue which you need to deal with though. As I said, ek weet nie, ek weet nie wat om anders te doen nie. Ek weet nie. Next up to 10,000 local is lekker in sy glory en lekker ja. Kyk jy is die enigste chip. Jou reviews is top, ek waardeer dit, Pierre. Ek geniet dit, man. Thank you very much. I mean, I try to I know I don't have the best camera. I've still got a Logitech C920, but I'm happy with the C920. Obviously, I've got a what's it, the D7100. As ek gewys, I'll show you. Check this out, man. I mean, obviously, I couldn't buy it in South Africa because you can't afford to buy things like this in South Africa. But this I got to, because I'm a biology teacher, to take macro shots with when we go on holidays. Now that's a camera, Oaks. This is a camera. It is the last in the DSL range. I think this the D70-200 was the last one, but this Nikon D70-100 is a super camera. So yeah, that's how I take some nice snappies. But obviously using a macro lens, I've got other lenses as well, but I do like this macro lens. The quality and the detail which you get out of a macro lens is just phenomenal. And I was very lucky with this. I actually purchased this lens for 4,000 Rand, probably about 5-6 years ago as well. But it was from my old buddy, which took pictures of butterflies, and he was done with his hobby. So because he looked after this thing extremely well, and he knew that I was going to use it for basically the same purpose as what he did, and he gave it to me for a very good price. But I don't know if you guys know what macro lenses cost, but 4,000 for this guy is absolutely numbers. But in any case, so yeah, no, I've got decent cameras. I try to be up there. Yeah, Dion, I totally agree with you. There's my leg. Your reviews are a perfect case of thanks to give your channel time to grow. Just yeah, I don't know how much time I still have left to get my channel to grow. But I mean, if you go back and see, check out my first video. Remember, I don't know if any of you guys were actually part of my live chats when I still did videos out of my bedroom. And I mean, that was actually, I didn't have a choice. I mean, this whole desk was inside the bedroom. So you saw these papyrus, Egyptian paintings on papyrus in the background. And occasionally there's probably a garment of my wife lying around over there to add a bit of sexiness to the video. But yeah, so I mean, since then, obviously moved down over here, and the lighting has improved down at the bottom over here. And I don't have all these rings and these silver umbrellas to refract lighting off my nose because it might be shining. I mean, I'm not too much into that though. But yes. Christian Mikey says from Mosselbaai. Yes. Assassino. Thank you very much, Assassino. I appreciate the support, man. You think they would support local? You would think so, Fee. You would think so. Kees, met niks verander nie? Yeah, well, I mean, I'm basically asking you for advice though. But deep in my heart, I know I'm not going to change. I know my reviews are going to have the same style. But yeah, I mean, that's because I am who I am. And that's who my wife fell in love with. And that's who my kids learned their dad is. And I'm going to say that. Jy krap nie met 'n wenne resepie, papa. Jy krap nie met 'n wenne resepie. Ek hou van braai. Ek hou van brandas. So wat wil jy meer hê, né? Ek kuier hier rondie. Ek ry nie en gaan syp iewers in 'n hotel nie. I'm a loyal husband and I'm a loving husband. So ja. Ek sal bly wie ek is. Daar's Martinus. Lekker Martinus. Martinus se skoonma maak lekker pies. If you want to have good pies, you must chat to Martinus. SR20 VVL van Sail. There's your pie contact. Lekker pies, I tell you. Even bobotie pies. So yeah. And it's talking about context though. Here, ek praat alweer te veel in my word. Okay, nee, ek praat hopeloos te veel. We must still do the slideshow. Let me just get the slideshow ready. I don't want to not show you things which people do. Go to the trouble of actually emailing me, and then I need to show you them now. Because I mean, I'm proud of their collections and their setups. So I'm definitely going to do that though. I don't know how far I'm behind with the chat. I'm probably... ja, ek is hier so by... Ek love Jay's drama. I don't even talk about that guy anymore. I'm done with that. Winner. I love the isolation RTA. Now there's something else. Isolation RTA. Kelvin, what you talking about over there? Are you holding back now, Kelvin? Is there something which I don't know about? What is going on here, Kelvin? So yeah, get that isolation RTA over here. Let's check it out. Ja, Pierre, ek stem saam met jou daarso. Ek buik vanaand Siegfried RDA. Okay, yeah, I know what the Siegfried actually looks like. Cree 24 and the Pioneer RTA. Here's the Pioneer again. So, any of you guys... Oh, no, I mentioned the Berserker. It's not the Berserker which he bought, it's the Vertex. The Vertex, which he actually bought. So, anyone else actually get the Vertex though? because the Vertex is a good one, eh? The Vertex, the Berserker Mini, as I said, this guy, the Pioneer is still good, the Exprimizer V4 is still good. I mean, every MTL which I've got in that display is what I really enjoy. My cover is blown away. Ja, no, everyone knows who you are now. There's Rian, lekker Rian. You in the house as well. So vinnig die Mini weggegee. Like full size, met 4 van hulle. Is there any one of you guys that actually bought the Abyss which actually sold it? Because I think I saw 3 people advertise and sell their Abysses inside the classifieds. I knew, because I'm not that type of vapor, I knew it is going to be absolutely ridiculous for me to go and buy those different bridges. I knew it. I mean, I'm not into my Nord coils. I'm not into the Southern coils in any case. Not at all. I like my rebuildable stuff. So hence the reason I bought the Abyss with a button which I wanted to change. I bought it with a side-by-side kit, and just for the sake of interest, because I've never tried the Ether, and everyone says the Ether RBA inside this thing is very much nice, except obviously a certain reviewer which could never get his to work. I'm still baffled. I would still love to actually find out exactly what the problem is there. But maybe mine also gives that short issue, then I can just inspect it and maybe come out with an answer for what could possibly have been the problem over there. But as I said, I will do the Ether tomorrow. But as a side-by-side, I'm not going to sell this. Absolutely not. I'm going to keep this. I'm happy with this. I'm a big guy. I get sterk arms. I can lift this thing up. Because regularly I buy 25 kilogram bags of foodies for my dogs. And then I need to carry that out of the shop. So this is nothing. This is nothing. So I'm not too bothered about the weight. The only thing that I really did not like is that scratches. As soon as you put the 25mm RTA on this, and you have got airflow control rings which is slightly knurled and sticks out that ever so slightly, then those things scratch the insides of this. So I will always have 2 permanent scratches there. But that's just a reminder to that. And maybe this little button as well, this airflow button. But as I said, I mentioned that in my review. So yeah, Rian said, Mahmoud, your secret is still safe. No, his secret is not safe anymore. He's out. He's out. He is Grand Guru. Yo! Okay, no. All right, no. Let's go on to this stuff. I'm too far behind in this chat. Yeah, I'm probably replying onto chats or responding onto chats which you guys posted at 4 o'clock this afternoon, by the rate I'm actually going on. So anywho, let's quickly check out some of these pics which I've got over here. The first one which you're going to see over there is, there's the setup, the collection of Mr. Dion Dunhauser. And you'll see the guy has got quite a few mods. So he's not going to there's not going to be a problem if there's going to be a apocalypse raised on the vaping scene in South Africa. If there's going to be a vaping ban, then he's sorted out. He's got more than enough. I'm sorted out. I've got enough mods. So if the one dies, I just go on to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And that will probably last me a lifetime, those mods at the back over there. So that is a decent collection. And pay attention, each one has got an atomizer on top of it as well. So this oak is rocking some serious stuff over there. And then we have got the next picture is, just want to check there. Yeah, that's Warren Dean's. There's Warren Dean. He's got the Pied Piper. There's the rum. Yeah, it's the rum and maple which he's got there. And obviously probably an SXK billet box. No, it's probably an authentic billet box, I assume. But yeah, somebody also asked me, I think Force asked me about that mod, whether he should purchase it, whether it's better than the Grass. If I have to pick one between that one and the Grass, that one from Rinko, the single 21700, I will take the Grass, because the Grass is better quality there. But for the price you're going to pay for that one, and that's about 300 rand cheaper than the Grass. I've got no issues with mine though. Mine is still working though. I started mine up this week. I actually used it for a day. So I don't have any issues with that okay at all. So I'm happy. Let's see what else is there. There's the R3PL V3. for any of you oaks that are into your arteries. But yeah, I just thought it was nice to actually see that they actually go back to the retro look, the colors which they also got. They've got that off pink color and that off blue color for this artery pel. But for you oaks that are into these kind of kits, I thought that this guy doesn't look too bad. That actually looks kind of decent though. But yeah, see, they enjoy moving to the side fire though, the side fire buttons. That's where it is at. And there's our Jackaroo 70 watt. But at least what's nice about the little Jackaroo 70 watt is that it has got an RBA section, and there it is. So yeah, there's the RBA section on it as well. So if you're into your pot kits like that, and I mean, I actually like that blue color, but it's not something which I would go and purchase for myself, simply because I've got setups which I prefer above a setup like that. And I've even still got my Aegis Boost with its RBA, which I have not even used yet. It's still brand new at the back. So I've got that in any case though. But yeah, that's at least something which is out there on pre-order. So something which is new. And then we've got Lost Vape. Check out that number. Lost Vape Quest UB Light Pod Kit. Bit of metal going in there, but off-center drip tip mouthpiece if you look on that middle piece section over there. But yeah, that's the new one which they're actually releasing. If you're a Lost Vape fan, I must say I'm a Lost Vape fan, but I won't get that one. I won't get that. But maybe you guys are hardcore Caliburn Oaks that like that kind of a style look. It's not for me though. There's one of the Oaks I was talking about. Is there anyone in chat that has ever seen that RTA? And you can see on the box there, it is called the King RTA. So yeah, I would love to see. And it's from a company called Coil Father. But I've never seen that. And what I like about that is, I mean, you can see that's got the reload style type of airflow. We've actually got the air heating directly from underneath and basically been along the sides as well. But what I do like about that is the thick chimney portion at the top over there. Just check out that number. And I think this guy could produce some decent flavor. But I've never heard of it before and never seen. Now I'm not going to go through chat now to go and check out, but I'll read later on. I'll go through the chat and see if any of you oaks know about this. If it's available in South Africa, I'm not sure, because I'd like to purchase one of these. And I know they are dirt cheap as well. Dirt cheap, and they do come in different colors. Black, I think there's a gold one which I saw, there's a rainbow which I saw. But yeah, just like the deck. Yeah, it's weird. It's actually nice, very nice looking. And then there's the other one I was talking about. I think this is from Gas Mods. That's the Cyber RTA. But check out that number. How come I've never seen these things or heard of them? So please let me know if any of you guys have got any experience with one of these guys, or you know, as I said, you know, where if it's available locally where you can actually purchase it. I would just like to play around with these kind of things, because there's a lot of people which I do know which often ask me what is a great single coil RTA, and here's a prospect. If you look at that deck directly, I'm a big airflow fan directly from underneath, big airflow fan. I'm a big fan of RTAs with airflow from under. I've got no problem. I know this guy has got airflow from the top though, which the air intake though, but I still find that bottom airflow RTAs are better than top airflow RTAs. So yeah, they just average out above top airflow. That's me. Don't go and dislike now again. That's me. I'm just telling you. That's my thoughts. That's my thoughts. And then there's the cotton I was talking about. And that long name, Amphibania, whatever, Amphisbaena. That is a mythological two-headed snake, and that's what that picture is there with the two-headed snake. But I've got no idea what that has got to do with the cotton, whether it's the company that actually releases it, no idea, or whether it is cotton from the snake's anus or something. I've got but that is the M cotton, which G Monkey has got in, and which he said he's going to get to me to test. So I will let you know what my thoughts is on that. I couldn't find, well, I actually did find one review on that, but the oak was So I don't understand French. I just don't. I got no idea. I know mon ami, je t'aime, but not big, not big on anything more than that though. So I just couldn't understand whether he likes it or not. The Oak's just got no facial expressions, so he doesn't even smile. So I can't tell you. But that's the cotton. So if any of you guys have got an experience on that cotton, let us know inside the chat. Do it. And then the last picture I'm going to show you is that. And that's the sleeve, which OG, which is a company, you guys all know Survape, Craig from Survape, big guy. His son has got this leather company OG, and he came up with those sleeves. And I think they're actually very nice looking sleeves, to be quite honest. And there's several designs which they posted on Facebook, so you can go and pick a design and give your thoughts on those designs, and then they are going to be in production. But they will be sending one to Suicide Mods as well. So yeah, for all of those of you that still do have the Abyss, you have actually got, and they're also planning on bringing out quite a few accessories for this guy. And I mean, it is a type of device which lends it to being kitted out with different accessories. Absolutely. Now I'm enjoying mine. I'm glad I've got mine, to be quite honest with you, Oaks. I'm very happy. And then we also got a competition, ladies and gentlemen, which we need to sort out. And let me just quickly get to my page with my Wheel of Fortune. There we go. Where's my mouse again? Here, my mouse has disappeared. Oh my word, what am I doing with my mouse? Let me press escape. No, my mouse is gone. Here, I weet. Okay, maybe I can still salvage something over here. There you go. Okay, at least you guys can see that though. So if I switch over, transition, my mouse cursor is gone. But at least as I move it about, you see things that become gray. So yeah, hopefully you can see that. So I've got everyone's names in there, which is tertiary and honors. All the honors and tertiary Oaks, except Jason Engelbrecht, but he was the guy that won the competition last time. So he is not in. Okay, so I just want to see there we go. So what I'm going to do is what I normally do is I'm going to shuffle it 3 times. If I can just get the mouse on shuffle. Oh my word, I don't know where it is. Shuffle. It doesn't go on to shuffle, guys. No, it's just spinning. Ignore that spin. I want to see. I want to shuffle it first. Yeah, that's a shame, Zach. Sorry about that. As I say, I need to shuffle that. Okay, close. Yeah, I can't even close. I can't close. I can't close it. I don't know where my mouse is. Here, mense, my muis het verdwyn. My muis het ernstiglik verdwyn. Nee, my muis is weg. I can't do anything. So in any case, I'll see at the end though, if I can get my mouse back, if I start closing some of these things. I just want to see if I can at least get to my chat. Oh my word. Yeah, I can at least move my chat now. In any case, any of you guys actually make that recipe which I posted from Vaping with Vic, or tested it yet? I actually want to find out whether you actually like it. Swambo is baie teleurgesteld in your Superman comments. I must say, out of my Batman collection which I've probably got about 400 comics still. I do have a few Superman comics, so hopefully that helps a bit though. And I've got a Superman figurine as well, between all the Batmans which I've got. But you guys must let me know if you want to see my collection of figurines and statues which I have. You don't even see the stuff. Just quickly see if you can show you over there. See there at the top, there's that over there, and there's that which I've got at the back over there. But on the inside, the other room next to it has got most of my stuff inside of it. I mean, I've even got the full Marvel chess set. That's what I have. Ek weet nie waar my dinge is nie. Okay, Batman had a boyfriend, Zoo Biscuits in hand tonight. There you go, Arianto. Yeah, but I'm not a fan of cookies and bakeries and stuff like that though. It's just weird. And I mean, I do love a good cookie. I love a roamery cream. That's a lekker cookie. Ek smaak that. And choc crusts. That's lekker numbers, G-Monkey by die sports fan, do it yourself. One does not simply pause a live show. I don't know who paused the live show. I don't know. I can at least still scroll with this. I don't know even I'll be able to end the show without me seeing the cursor. But yeah, let's just stick to the chat now. Tot jy skoon maar like jou. Keizer Brackenfell is groot papi, hier vat ons. Jo, check hy Peer. Moeilike mense, ja. Peer, were you one of the guys that were at the school defending the school against the EFF party that came there? Very excited about the matric farewell situation. Maar ek sal nie verder uitbrei nie. We'll keep it over there. Met daai kamera kan jy mannetjie op die maan afneem. Now, Ariante, this is actually a macro for close up. It's not one of those sports 500 or 1000 or 5000 zooms. This one's more for the close situations. Getting in there, between the hairs of the ant, getting in there. Thanks, Oom Comfort, appreciate it. Nice. Wou nog vra Keizer, het jy al die Camry K1000 gereview? G-Monkey, I haven't. If you've got one, I wouldn't mind though. But the whole idea is that we actually, daar gaan haak met chat weer vas. Is that we actually try and get a pipe going. But that's something which me and Niku will work on. But I would love, and I know there's a lot of South Africans which would want one as well, is a e-pipe. E-pipe. If you can get an 18650 MTL e-pipe, who would not want one of those things? But if it has got the nice traditional pipe look, the Dr. McNabb look, has old lekker pipes, I'm sure it would do extremely well, and it shouldn't be too expensive to make. Once you've got your sizes of the holes which you need to drill, where you need to drill your tubing to get your batteries in, you've got your contacts, you've got your firing button mechanism, and then you've got your 510 plate, well, not even the 510 plate, just the 510 female, in which you can screw in anything 22mm and smaller. I think it would do extremely well, man. Yes, like it. I hope we can get that thing going. Maybe me and Niku can get together over a holiday and sort something out. But I would definitely want one of those. So if you've got one of those Camrys, for sure thing. I haven't tested it itself. I think I've only tested one e-pipe, and that was a Limelight e-pipe which I actually got, which I purchased from Vapor Mountain, from Benji. Emojis update needed. You must let me know what emojis you want me to actually swap out. Yeah, you guys are members. You tell me, listen, that emoji, that thing sucks. Give us a dab emoji, or give us an emoji of a cucumber or a vibrator or whatever you want. Just let me know what emojis you guys are interested in. Pierre, hy rig sy goeders. Didi agree, love both my jelly boxes. There's nothing wrong, man. I've still got my jelly boxes. People can say it's cheap, but it is cheap because it is cheap. That you don't pay a lot for it, so what do you expect? You get what you pay for. That's the situation. The thing is, it's got a chip inside of it and it works. So what else do you want from it? You can't expect gold flakes to drop on the thing when you press the fire button. I mean, you pay 500 or 600 rand for the thing. So the thing is, according to that kind of price, I like it. I like the look of it. I like the functionality of it. It's definitely got a 600 rand worth functionality. Arianto, ek sê so, want waaragtig, een mens kan nie so baie, hierdie peer jou maag of jou peper in jou mond gooi, sê gaan laat jy koekie seep sit en vreet soos in die ou dae. Hy like glad nie Suicide Mods. I know he doesn't like the name Suicide Mods, but it's a weird name, let's be honest about it. I mean, he's actually got a point. Is Suicide Mods. Why would you call a company that? It is weird. But yeah, then again, most of the times when people probably say the name, they don't think of what it actually means. So yeah, that's probably how they get away. That King RTL Bias is a reload clone, but that's why I said Delaray. It's absolutely got that reload effect. But what I like about that is the chimneys. The chimney is wider than what the reload is, and I think that could be a bonus for that specific RTA. Pierre Harding, hy maak my so anxious as hy tantrums gooi. Ek nog almal, julle praat nog steeds van Jay. Julle moet vir julle Jay Huis t-shirts kry. Smaak my so. Cashmods maak mos die Nixon. True that. Hy breek mods nog steeds. Hy Chantel Marie, mooi loop, lekker slaap met Chantel. Thanks for the support. Appreciate it. Not sure if you still here there. Gas mods, GR1 was my first RTA, very good. I know they also did well, Timothy. I agree with you. Getting the Reload S RTA next month. We'll let you know when the shipment gets here. Sweet G Monkey, I appreciate that. Teeg, Deep Slaap, Deep Chantel, ek verstaan Chinese, love you long time. Miso Honey, love you long time. Miso, there you go. Those sleeves are nice, yeah. BVC already kitting out the Abyss. I'm happy with the Abyss. I'm happy with the Abyss. You can put that on record. I like the Abyss. Not that it probably means a lot though, because no one uses my reviews anyway, but I like it. Kry 'n rot, hy is groter, daai meis moet 'n rot maak. Cheers almal. Cheers, dankie. Cheers almal gaan doen. Everyone's going to go and sleep now. Keizer, jy kan vir my seun Adrian van Niekerk at Gmail. Uncle Kaiser, have you used Asmodus Voluna? Etienne, I actually have used the Asmodus Voluna. Did not like that. I was not a fan of the Asmodus. I sold it the next day. Got rid of it. So yeah, that's that, ladies and gentlemen. I think we are at 3 minutes past 9. Let's quickly see if I just close the chat over here. And then let's see if... Here, my mouse is still gone. Oh my word, guys. My mouse is nog steeds weg. I think, what we're going to do. Are we going to... Okay, let's just quickly see if I can get... No, I don't know. I don't know what happened to that flipping mouse. My mouse is net weg. I've got no idea. It's close over here. Okay, there we at least can close. Let's quickly see if we can... oh, there. All right, there I can shuffle. I can shuffle. We can do the competition. Shuffle once, shuffle twice. Oh, okay, just first need to show you guys that I'm shuffling so you can believe me. But now I can't... Oh, there, got back to my main page again. Here, it sucks without a mouse. I think this Logitech mouse is a bit too old. Okay, let's go back again. There we go. Just look carefully. Almost there. No, not spin. Not spin yet. Need to shuffle. Oh, here it is, Delaray Stein. Oh my word. But we know... I can't. Let's just move that. And I can't even close that. I can't close it. Okay, there, shuffle. There we go. Okay, we're going to shuffle 5 times to make it fair now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to spin. If we can spin. Okay, where are we going to spin now? there we spin. Okay, now, this guy that gets it now, he's going to win. There you go. There we've got a winner. We have got a winner. At last, without a mouse, we managed to get the winner. So yeah, Warren Dean, congratulations. You will be getting the Tauren MTL RTA with 60 mils, 12 milligram Nick juice of your choice. That is what you have just received. But it's actually very good that you won, because you also ordered juice. So there you actually get a lot of presents when it's going to come to you. Just want to transition over here again. Now, there you go. Transition. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for actually joining tonight. I don't want to keep you out of your Friday evening. I know there's some good programming coming up on DSTV. Any of you guys still got SABC 1, 2, and 3? I haven't watched those programs in years. I've got to say, probably 15 years back, but no, not anymore. So in any case, guys, I'm going to stop the streaming and sort out this mouse nonsense of mine, if I can manage to stop the streaming. But have a good night, though. Thanks for joining. Cheers. I don't even think I can stop this. I don't know. It's close.